The Orange Group is one of the biggest telecom group in the world. It's also one of the most famous brands in telecommunication. In Belgium, Orange is active on mobile business and on fixed activities also, mainly cable for B2C, but for DSL also for B2B. So it's a company around 1,500 employees and turnover above €1 billion. Yes, the first one was the IT transformation. It got beyond IT, in fact, because it changed also the way of working of the rest of the organization. So we decided in 2012 to look at our IT structure and organization and operating models, because we believed that we were not efficient at that time. We had a lot of legacy systems, as many companies, and digitalization was in front of us. So we decided to really change the way of working by using IT platform and culture management as the two levers to go to digitalization. So the first thing was to revisit, I would say, the IT organization, to improve the engagement of the IT people, solve big problems that we had, improve quality and reduce time to market. The second part was to revisit our operating model with a big outsourcing to solve, I would say, on one side a cost issue, but also a competence issue. We strongly believe that having a lot of IT people with, I would say, classical competencies like infrastructure management and things like that, in a company where IT is not the core activity, was not so good for them on the long run, because with the cloud and other services like that, we are convinced that the profile of IT people will change. Yeah, we face a lot of issues, of course, but not only in IT, also in other departments, because moving to outsourcing changed also the relationship between IT and business. So it was important to also work with the business part to say, okay, how it will change your way of working too, because you will not have the same people within the company to help you on your specifications. So you have to be more independent on your specification, be more precise, because when you give that to your outsourcer, it should be as clear as possible to be sure that the cost of the project will not change just because we will adapt day after day the requirement. It was more or less the way of working before. The requirement was more or less, I would say, 2/3 complete, and the rest was done between IT and the business. Now the objective was to say, okay, we have to be at more or less 90% complete, and we fine-tune with our partner. So it changed the way of working of the business also. On IT, we revisit all the processes, all the operational processes of IT, from infrastructure to service management, demand management. So it was really a massive, massive change. So all the ETIL map was used to revisit all the processes and to adapt the competence that we need in the retained organization. Because of course you manage an outsourcer is different to execute yourself the project. So the competence are different. So we did also a massive assessment of our organization to be sure that we identify people who have useful competencies, even if the job they had before, they didn't use them, for example, to give a chance to everyone. So it was important, especially around project management. And after that, we communicate a lot. I think probably one of the big success of this transformation was the fact that we communicate a lot with the organization. We were very honest and very transparent on any decisions, even sometimes tough decision. We explain the decision several times in general. And we embark the people in their own journey, because big part of them will be outsourced. It was 32 bis in the, I would say, Belgian law. But they design their process themselves. So they more or less design their future jobs themselves also. This I will say, decision to embark and engage the IT people much more than before, I would say, was probably one of the key success factors to avoid quality issues, delaying project and things like that. So during the outsourcing, we had less project, but perhaps 20 or 25%, not 50%. And we continue to deliver the project on time, and the quality of the service remained at the same level than before. So it was considered as a good success and a good project management. Aprico brings us, I would say, two main competencies. One was on the processes, IT processes. One of them was the demand management process. They mainly manage the demand management process for us. We had so many things to do that we choose to delegate to others some processes. Of course, it was checked with Orange management, but it was mainly managed by Aprico. And the other domain was mainly the program office. It was a so huge project that we decided to have a strong program office, not with too many people, but with strong people. And we found the right profile in Aprico at that time to have people who know IT, are very well organized. It was really key because the volume of things to do was just huge. But also, and I think it's probably one of the main points for me, the capability to be part of the team very quickly. Sometimes when you have several consultants from one company working with you, they create their own team. It was not the case with Aprico. Each person worked with our own team, Mobistar team, and they really work with the team. They didn't work between themselves. They really work with the team and fully integrated in the organization. That was for me very important because the timing was quite short, and being able to be part of a team quickly is a key asset. Yeah. I think as a company, you have the method, the competence on processes and things like that. You are not the only one for that. But what is something a little bit more unique, I think, is the size. I love to have a partner who is not too big, where we are an important customer. If you choose a very big partner, sometimes you are a small customer. If you choose a medium-sized partner, you will become a bigger customer. So attention point of the management of the organization is better. So when you have issue, it helps. So the size is important, but what was for me the key element is the capability of the consultant of Aprico to really interact as part of the organization of the customer. They are not external. They bring their external knowledge, but as soon as they start to work on the project, they are part of the team. And it takes a few days to achieve that. So for me, it's really important when you have project like that, especially you are talking about change management in general. Could be brand, could be IT transformation, whatever. It's really key that the consultants are part of the team, feel the context of the organization, not coming with a theoretical method and things like that, able to understand quickly the context of the customer and adapt, bring their knowledge, but adapt to the customer. And I get that with Aprico.